Hello, it's your girl Rack Famous Star, aka Raquel, coming to you from inside my parents' kitchen. This is the vlog recap of Big Brother episode 8, Big Brother 17 episode 8. Okay, so I don't know. Da'Vonne ended up, okay, so they had the last laugh thing, the last laugh, I don't know, twist, and it played out this episode. And basically the seventh caller got to cancel 3 votes, and lo and behold, Da'Vonne is waiting for, lucky number 7, because she's like, you just have to be lucky. They should have made it like 14 or something like that. But so Da'Vonne gets it, and I'm like, cool, Da'Vonne, like, the only reason I want Da'Vonne to stay in the house is because I think she's someone that people could really, like, I don't know. I was kind of tired of her emotions, but I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I want Meg to stay in the house, but the only reason I want Da'Vonne is because I just feel like she needed a little bit more time in the house to get her footing. By the way, I love this nail polish. It may not be perfect, but it's that Sally Hansen gel stuff, and it's amazing. Okay, let me continue. So Da'Vonne won, and I'm thinking, cool, she about to nullify Jeff. Wait, hold on. Let me go down the list. Number 1, Clay. Number 2, Jeff. And number 3, probably I would have said Jackie, because neither she's gonna vote for how Jeff votes. Austin or Steve. Those would have been the 3 the possible people in my mind, but definitely Clay for sure, and definitely Jeff. Guess who? I need to know why. Okay, guess who Da'Vonne chooses? Guess. Just guess. You're probably saying, oh, she picked Clay. She does not pick Clay. Like, I don't know. I want to know what her reasoning was, and I hope they get Rob has a podcast. I hope he gets her on the air and asks her why, because I need to know the reasoning behind it, because it just doesn't make any sense. So she chose Jeff, Jackie, and Becky. Irrelevant. I'm sorry. Becky is so irrelevant to me. So this episode, Da'Vonne kind of figured out that Liz is the twin. And I don't know. I feel like, I don't know. I think she went about it the wrong way, because she could have really said hey, I think you're the twin. I think you're a twin. Nobody knows this yet, because she was the one that kind of told everybody else, and everybody else was like, oh yeah. I think she went about presenting it to Julia all the wrong way. And she tried to scare her into voting for her, and I don't know. I think that kind of made it more of well, let me evict you. Therefore, this talk of me being a twin can just go out the window. So it ended up being 7 for Da'Vonne to go and 2 for Meg. The 2 coming from Audrey and Jason. And I think they honestly were just trying to vote for their friend. And, sometimes people, I think no one's going to really care what Audrey does, because it doesn't matter what she does in the house. I think she's going to be a target no matter what. And then Jason, I think I wouldn't count it against him, because, that's his friend, I don't know. I wouldn't be you voted against me, I'm putting you up. No, that was your friend. I understand why you did it. I didn't take it as you're voting against me. I took it as you were voting to save your friend. So, I don't know. I don't think the house is going to, or I don't think they should count it against him, but whatever. Oh, Da'Vonne, I'm sorry. I hate when people when you're being evicted, you better put on your finest linens, because you better see Julie Chen, okay? I'm putting on my finest linens. Da'Vonne come out in this dress. The top was all right. The bottom was this terrible bandana material. Terrible. I was just like, oh my God. Like, that was the best you had? You could. I'm sorry, if I find out I'm going to Big Brother, I'm gonna go to the mall real quick or something. If I'm getting past the rounds, I'm gonna go order me some nice dresses. I don't expect to be on the block because you know I'm me, but I'm probably gonna get at least 4 or 5 nice dresses. One for my finale night dress because I expect to go all the way. So let me continue. So Da'Vonne goes home. Then they're playing the HOH competition, and I'm not okay. The twist this week was some football player, Brod Gronkowski. I don't know. I don't do sports. Gronkowski. I think that was what his name sounds like. Bronchitis to me, but he was saying something about okay. So there's no have-nots, but he's saying he does like winners, so get yourself to the backyard. And it was kind of like this giant beer pong, and they had, except they didn't throw it. It like went down like a slide, and then they, you know those games, it was like they went down a slide, and then they like chucked the slide down, and it went up and landed in these like big, huge cups. Hello Kitty. So I saw big, huge cups. Maybe they weren't huge. They looked huge on TV. But then the cups had values written on the bottom. And so it ended up being, it was kind of like, as long as you got it in there, as long as you got the ball in there, you had a chance, you know. You only had one shot unless you tied. And then if you tied, then you went again. And if your ball didn't go in, you didn't have another chance. It was just 0 after that. So it ended up being, so Austin, he ended up getting 28. So he was definitely going to be one of the HOHs. But 3 people tied for 23, which was James, Vanessa, and Julia. It's not even a combination. All I did say was La Julia. Okay. Lulia, whatever. And Liz scored like a 22. James, I think, got a 35. And then Vanessa, for the rematch or rescore, Vanessa got a 52, I think. So the HOHs for this week are Vanessa and Austin. I feel okay about it. I think that they're going to make, I hopefully think they're going to make good decisions. I don't like it when they put up like, like, well, these 2 people are the people we really want up, but these 2 are just pawns. No, put up, you know what? I'd be like, I'm going to put up Audrey and I don't know, Steve. You put up, Clay and Shelly. Or, you know, like, or I'm going to put up Audrey and Shelly. You could put up Clay and Steve. And whoever, you know, like, if Audrey lives to fight another week, cool. But if not, bye. You know, because Clay seemed like, I don't know, Clay, he did a little thing. He got a 6. He just, okay, I'm not saying that has nothing to do with it, but Clay has not proved himself worthy. I'm sorry, if I was Shelly, I don't like Clay. I don't like Shelly. The more and more I see them on the TV, it just bothers me because they try to bully people. I don't like it. If I was HOH, I'm sorry, but I'm gonna use that week to make deals with everybody. I'm not gonna use that week into threatening everybody to do what I want, because at the end of the day, you only gonna be HOH for a week. That's it. Next week you gonna be just like me. Like, I hate it. I hate it when they do that. Like, it pisses me off. They be trying to threaten people and act like, well, what you gonna do for me next week? Nothing, because you ain't gonna be HOH. Like, it just drives me. So I really hope I think Vanessa's gonna do it again, because you saw that in week 1 when she got the little fast forward, how she held her own little mini like HOH. I was done. I feel like I'm gonna be really annoyed with Vanessa this week. But if I was in the house, I'd be getting my chapstick ready, because I'm about to be going around kissing everybody's butt. I don't know why they get so hurt when people lie to them. This is Big Brother. I'm sorry. If they wouldn't have told you my name was Raquel, girl, I'd be Kelsey, or I don't know, I'd be Keisha, something. If they wouldn't have told you my name, I would be lying. Like, I'm sorry. Like, I don't know. I just don't understand why these people get so hurt. Like, I would take everything everybody says with a grain of salt. Like, oh, you gonna be safe this week. Okay. So I might be safe this week. So, you know, like, I don't see why they get so hurt. Like, well, she told me I was safe. And she lied to me, so I just don't trust her no more. Girl, sit down, sit down. This is Big Brother. Everybody lies to each other. If you don't try to be like, I'm gonna be honest, I'm gonna play this game with integrity, I'm gonna get myself to the end. Girl, okay, so that's why you gonna go home, because the people that get to the end are the people that let other people do their dirty work, that do some dirty work. You gotta get at least 2 to 3 dirty work moves in your hand, and successfully lie to people without hurting their feelings. So that's what I'm gonna say. My picks for winner, I like it how Johnny is playing the game. I like how Meg's playing the game. I like how Jason, but now that Davon's out, I think his sassiness kind of might go, not away, but like be a little less, you know, be a little more friendly. I think if Jason and Meg team up, I think they can go really far. So those are my picks to win. So I'm going to close. So from inside my kitchen, this is Raquel. Good night.